Would you believe it if I said I missed you?
No.
I need your help, Matthew. You're the only person I can trust.
Oh, sweetheart, you don't break into my house and then talk to me about trust. What do you want from me?
You fight better than anyone I know. And I have information. The Yakuza never left.
That's impossible. I drove them out of New York City.
No, you didn't. They just hibernated and watched you take out all of their enemies. Now, New York is ripe for the taking.
If we do this, nobody dies. Do you understand?
Hungry?
Every time I walk up those stairs, I wonder if today's the day you're dead in your living room.
There are horrible things happening in this city. I'm done apologizing to you for who I am. This city needs me.
This isn't your city anymore.
My way isn't working. What if there never has?
The battle has begun, Matthew. There's nothing we can do but fight.
They're called the Hand.
You cannot stop what we have started. The rising is coming.
You've been working out, by the way. I appreciate that.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. So Daredevil Season 2 trailer, we finally get to see Elektra in action. This is like the Elektra version of the trailer, so let's do a breakdown. And the really big news is Marvel just confirmed that Finn Jones from Game of Thrones, the guy who plays Loras, is going to be Danny Rand, aka Iron Fist. Now they just announced the casting, so they're probably not going to shoot that series till later this year. But as they ramp up for Daredevil Season 2, just expect them to make more announcements about Iron Fist Season 1, which we'll probably end up seeing in 2017. It is going to be bad freaking ass, but on to Daredevil stuff. Unlike the last trailer, we also learn a little bit about what the story is going to be. The Hand are back in a big way. That's kind of what I thought was going to be the case after last season. Like, they just teased the Hand. They were going to bring in the Elektra character. Elektra is part of the Hand in the comics. And Stick is the one in the trailer who's like, their name is the Hand. He is part of the Chaste. They're like the diametric opposite of the Hand. They exist in this constant state of war between dark and light. And how fitting that once they get to the Hand part of the trailer, they talk about the Rising, and there's this giant hole in the ground. That's kind of a follow-up to the Black Sky stuff from last season, who I think is an Inhuman. I think they were using an Inhuman with a combination of magic to raise a demon. I don't know how close they're going to stick to the Hand's origin story in the comics. They might change a few things, but within the Hand, they start serving someone known as the Beast, which gives them their dark magic, so that might be who they're trying to raise during Season 2. Last season, Daredevil defeated Nobu, who was kind of like the leader of the Hand, one of the leaders of the Hand. Just like any comic book organization, there have been several leaders. Daredevil even took control of the Hand himself for a brief period in the comics. But I'm wondering if this character here is Kagiri, one of the big leaders of the Hand, or it could be a resurrected Nobu. In the comics, they do have the power to stave off mortal wounds. So even if you were to kill one of them, they could still come back because of their dark magic. So they might weave that into this, like, oh my god, I thought I killed you last season. There was a big battle between the Hand and the Yakuza, but in the comics, it was actually orchestrated by Sabretooth, not expecting to see Sabretooth pop up during Daredevil anytime soon. But just in general, it seems like Season 2, Daredevil realizes that his methods aren't working. People keep getting back up. In the last trailer, the Punisher was like, I hit him so that they don't get back up. So if Daredevil reconnects with Elektra, because Elektra is his college girlfriend that Foggy was talking about during Season 1, they have history together in a way that Punisher and Daredevil don't. Their methods tend to be a little more permanent. That's why Daredevil's like, if we do this, we're not killing anyone. They will probably tempt him in the biblical sense. Remember, this is Daredevil. Catholicism is a big part of the character, so expect a lot of heavy-handed religious themes throughout. Not a whole lot of Punisher in the trailer. We do see him taking a couple villains down. Mostly this is Elektra. And the way they've talked about her during Daredevil Season 2 is that she's kind of like the best bad girlfriend that Matt ever had. But all the words that have been used to describe her are bad girlfriend. So it's like a really bad relationship that just completely twists Daredevil around. One of the really awesome things about their relationship in the comics, though, is that Daredevil's ability to tell whether or not people are lying, like he uses their heartbeat, he just senses it, so he knows whether or not you're telling the truth. It doesn't work on Elektra. So whatever assassination mission that has brought Elektra to New York, she's probably going to co-opt Daredevil's services. He'll go dark because she's kind of like forbidden fruit, so she'll be able to get him to do things that he doesn't want to do. Forbidden fruit, remember, heavy-handed religious themes. In Punisher will seemingly solve the problem of fighting the war in a way that actually makes headway. Because the big question that Matt is asking himself in the trailer is do my methods still work? Am I still relevant? Am I actually making good on anything? And yes, I know Foggy picks his costume up. He has the red eyelids. Looking at the costume, it seems like they upgraded just a little bit. Remember, when he got at the end of Season 1, the idea was, it's not finished yet, but he put it on anyway because he needed the armor. So Season 2 comes, maybe we'll see an evolution of that. But remember, Daredevil tends to be crime drama, so any of the magical elements probably won't surface till later in the series. It still plays it relatively real world. I don't think they'll go full-blown magic until we get to Iron Fist. Even when we get to the Luke Cage series, it's gonna be good old-fashioned crime drama. And I'm curious to see which of those other characters pop up during Daredevil Season 2. They greenlit Jessica Jones Season 2. We might see one or two of those characters in the way Daredevil characters showed up during Jessica Jones. It wasn't what you would call a direct crossover, so I'm wondering how long it's gonna be before we actually see Heroes for Hire, or like the actual main characters appear on screen together. Let me know in the comments though, what do you think about the Elektra character? I know Punisher is gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. It's been so long since that terrible Elektra movie. I feel like most people have largely forgotten it. But if you really want to punish yourself, just use as many puns as possible, then by all means go back and rewatch it. I don't think I've watched the Ben Affleck Daredevil since the year it was released. It's been that long. What's going to happen tonight is probably going to be one of the most badass episodes of Legends of Tomorrow. I have a special video shoot that I'm making with a couple of my friends, so my Legends video might post a little bit later than normal, but it'll still post tonight. Connor Hawke, Deathstroke, Old Oliver Queen, be sure to check it out. While you guys wait for me to post that video, I just did a Spider-Man Civil War video. You can click here for that, and you can click here for all my other Daredevil Season 2 videos. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody, let's high five. I'll see you guys tonight.